Have you ever wondered who first proved that the Earth is not the center of the universe? Today we will explore the life of a man who dared to challenge everything people believed at the time. His name was Galileo Galilei, a scientist, an inventor, and a revolutionary thinker. He looked up at the sky and changed the way humanity understands the universe forever. But his journey was not easy, faced criticism, danger, and even punishment for telling the truth. This is the story of courage, science, and the power of curiosity. Galileo was born on February 15, 1564 in Pisa, Italy. As a child, he was curious about everything. He wondered how things moved, how they fell, and how the world worked. His father wanted him to become a doctor, so Galileo went to the University of Pisa to study medicine. But soon, he realized that his true passion was mathematics and physics. One famous story tells that Galileo observed a swinging lamp in a cathedral. He noticed that no matter how wide the swing, the time it took was always the same. This simple observation led to the discovery of the principle of the pendulum. Galileo later became a professor of mathematics. He began experimenting with motion and gravity. At the time, most people believed the ideas of Aristotle. Aristotle said that heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones. But Galileo questioned this belief. Legend says he dropped two objects from the Leaning Tower of Pisa to test it. And guess what? They hit the ground at the same time. This was one of the first steps toward modern physics. In 1609, Galileo heard about a new invention from the Netherlands, a device that could make distant objects appear closer. It was called a telescope. Galileo improved the design and built his own powerful telescope. Then, he turned it toward the sky. What he saw changed history forever. He discovered that the moon was not smooth, but covered with mountains and craters. He observed the planet Jupiter and found 4 moons orbiting it. This was shocking, because it proved that not everything revolved around the Earth. He also saw that Venus had phases, just like the moon. This supported the theory of Nicolaus Copernicus. Copernicus claimed that the sun is at the center of the solar system. Galileo also studied the sun and discovered sunspots. These observations showed that the heavens were not perfect and unchanging. Galileo published his findings, and many people were amazed. But not everyone was happy. At that time, the Catholic Church supported the idea that the Earth was the center of the universe. Galileo's discoveries challenged this belief. He openly supported the heliocentric theory, the idea that the Earth moves around the sun. This made powerful leaders uncomfortable. In 1633, Galileo was brought before the Roman Inquisition. He was accused of heresy for going against church teachings. Under pressure, Galileo was forced to deny his own ideas. Legend says that after the trial, he quietly whispered, "And yet it moves." Galileo was not imprisoned in a dungeon, but he was placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. Even then, he continued his work secretly, writing about motion and physics. Despite the restrictions, his ideas could not be stopped. Galileo died in 1642, but his legacy lives on. He is often called the father of modern science. His work laid the foundation for scientists like Isaac Newton. He showed the importance of observation and experimentation. Today, telescopes are far more advanced, allowing us to explore distant galaxies. But it all began with Galileo looking through a simple lens. Centuries later, the Church officially acknowledged that Galileo was right. The story reminds us that truth may face resistance, but it will eventually shine. Galileo Galilei was more than just a scientist. He's a symbol of courage, curiosity, and the pursuit of truth. He taught us to question, to explore, and to never stop learning. So next time you look up at the stars, remember the man who first dared to truly see them. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing historical journeys.